You likely already know sales is broken. You experience the challenges every day. You have salespeople who struggle to create enough opportunities to be able to meet their goals and your goals. If your salesperson doesn't get ghosted, sales cycles are growing longer, creating even more pressure in a game with 4 quarters that speed by faster than ever. When you need new logos, you find your team is challenged to win new clients, in large part because they didn't do the prospecting they should have done a long time ago. Add a sales process that is now completely nonlinear and clients who need consensus to move forward, and you have the perfect storm, one that makes forecasting a guess at best. I'm Iannarino. I'm a writer, author of 4 books on the modern sales approach, a keynote speaker, and a trainer, coach, and consultant. I've worked with, coached, counseled, trained, and spoken to some of the largest and most admired companies on earth. When someone makes a bold statement like sales is broken, you should expect that they both explain and support that assertion. I don't want you to take my word for any of this. Instead, I'm going to show you the data and give you an understanding as to why you have many of the challenges of B2B sales. Let's look at the first data point. This one comes from HubSpot's 2020 Not Another State of Marketing report. Only 29% of buyers want to learn more about products by talking to salespeople. What's the implication of that stat? How bad is it that 71% of buyers don't want to meet with a salesperson? Let's look a little deeper into why buyers avoid salespeople, this time looking at research from Forrester, which reports that 59% of buyers prefer to do their own research because sales reps push a sales agenda rather than helping them. The third insight is from Gartner when they were CEB, when they published that 57% of a client's decisions are made before they speak to a salesperson. A lot of people thought this meant that they should wait to engage the client. This insight was really that you should get to the client early, closer to 0%. All these data points point to 2 factors. First, clients don't find the experience one that is particularly valuable. Second, a salesperson who can't deliver insights and real value is not relevant. For a long time, the salesperson led the client through their process, one that was linear and one we taught our clients. But now, 34% of salespeople think that it's harder to close deals because the process has changed. You can find this research on superoffice.com. To give you an idea about how the process has changed, VoIP did a survey that found that 75% of sales for new business-to-business deals takes up to 4 months, and nearly 50% takes 7 months or more. Belkin.io cites a Harvard study that B2B sales cycles have increased by 22% in the past 5 years. One of the reasons the deals take longer is because there are more people involved on the buyer side. This evidence points to another way sales is broken. The legacy approach is no longer working, and that calls for a new, modern approach that's built on facilitating the buyer's journey. These next 2 insights come together in this insight from Outreach.io. The complexity of sales is so difficult that 57% of salespeople expect to miss their quota as soon as it's given to them. When you learn that salespeople spend only 30% of their time selling, you can understand how they miss their quotas. How can you reach your goals when 64% of your time is not spent doing the 2 things that you need to do: create opportunities and pursue them? And this last thing is going to be about increased competition. And I'm going to finish this briefing with an insight from Sunjan Pantel. Selling to your existing clients has a 60 to 70% chance of success, with only a 5 to 20% chance with a new client. All these trends help explain why sales is broken. But the root cause is that our prospective clients' worlds have changed. They need a different approach from the salespeople they buy from, one they find more valuable. I'll see you on the other side.